Hey guys, it's Zach Hammondtree, and who are you?
Minnie.
Oh, what's your name?
Minnie Tasman.
What's your name?
Tasman.
Okay, we got it out of her. Me and Jasmine's down here at the Red River at the spillway, at the locking dam. I think it's number 5, if I remember right. Water's pretty low, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to catch a couple of less common species. You could say rare species depending on where you are. Paddlefish, which here they're really common, but it is early in the season, so it could go either way. And bigmouth buffalo, which I've caught one here, and but we're gonna have a carp rod out with some corn on it just to see what happens. Probably catch catfish if I catch anything, because the rocks are horrible down here. Most likely we'll leave when we lose all of our tackle. I will be doing some snagging, but here in Louisiana you're allowed to keep 3, I'll check, but 3 paddlefish per person under 30 inches, but you can't keep them if you snag them. So what we're gonna do, and a lot of people are like, well, how do you catch a paddlefish if you're not snagging? Paddlefish are filter feeders, so they swim with their mouth open most of the time. Now, not always, but most of the time. Well, what you do with filter feeders, you use small baits. I've got some crappie jigs tied on, basically like a large zabiki rig, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw that out, and if we catch one, we're not snagging, so we'll be able to keep it. So goal is to hopefully take home at least one paddlefish. We'll most likely catch some catfish snagging, and hopefully catch a buffalo too. So, but I've also been down here and not caught a thing. So let's get to it and see what we get. Current is my carp rig is going to be a little bit different. I got a 4-ounce weight on bottom coming up to my hair rig. Most likely I'm going to lose this. I'm going to throw it out. You can see how this current's moving. I'm going to throw it out down this way and let it just set. If a fish gets on it, hopefully, I should have tied on light mono for this dropper, but I forgot to. So hopefully if I get one, it just breaks the weight off and I keep the rig and keep the fish. But if I do break off, I do have mono with me. I'll retie and do it the right way. This is our weird little zabiki rig for paddlefish, hopefully. I have seen a few fish roll Looks like buffalo, to be honest. But I'm actually going to throw it into the current and just reel it back. Trying to hopefully not get hung up in any rocks. Which I know there's a lot of people that have disagreements with snagging. Everyone's got their own opinion. That's perfectly fine. But for those that don't know, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 4-ounce weight. I like using 4 ounce here. Big treble hook, which this is, I've had these for probably 5 or 6 years. That's why I'm using these. Now that I'm a little bit more knowledgeable, this is actually kind of too big, because those hook points, you have to put more pressure on it to get it through the skin or the scales of fish. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be casting out and basically reeling down, setting the hook constantly. And when this hits a fish, ideally it hooks into them and we got a fish on. Now, my argument with it is you're throwing out blindly and you are snagging. It's not like you're sight fishing. It'd be one thing if you could see the fish and you were doing that. This, it's like just a game of chance of the hook coming across the fish. So, but I've got a 100-pound braid, 80-pound mono for shock leader. I mean, ideally I'm gonna be getting a fish in a lot quicker than if I was to be hooking it in the mouth with smaller tackle. So let's get to it. Usually you'd use a longer rod too, but I got that surf rod for the paddle fish. Oh, there was a fish I just hit. Must have been a buffalo or something with scales. Normally if it's a catfish or a paddlefish, you get it. Let's see, no scales on the hook though. Oh, you gotta launch that son of a gun too, especially with the shorter rod. It's a workout, yeah, it really is. This isn't like guys up north being in a boat just driving up and down a river or a lake. I'm gonna let this go to the bottom. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, he came off. Yeah. Let's see. It was a carp or a buffalo, probably buffalo. See what I mean? These bigger hooks don't go through the scales. So it just comes off. We came all the way up here to the to the wall. I think I got a paddlefish. First toss over here. Of course, this is snagging, so he's not going to count. No, it's a gar. You got a gar. Long nose. Hooked in the tail, looks like. That's all right. We'll take him home and eat him. Hadn't had decent gar in a while. If I can get him through these hyacinths. Oh, hopefully he don't come off. All right, he's a decent fish. Come on, fish. There you go. No, no, no. No, no. I got one barb in him. I don't know why he's not coming up. There he is. Jasmine gonna have a fit. It's not exactly a target species, but I'll sure as hell take him. When we get the hook out of him, to be honest, knock him in the head so he don't wiggle off. I'll get some pictures and that'll be it. Alright guys, a little bit more perspective on this guy.
That is not just in the head.
I mean, he's, or she probably, oh, about 4 foot tall, long. Longer than Jasmine is tall. Sit down on the rock. Alright, spread your arms out, kind of wide. It's probably a her.
Look,
14 pounds, 9 ounces.
oh my.
Holding it up that high. All right, so 14 pounds, 9 ounces. Let's see if we can get another fish. Oh wait. Oh man. Jasmine, here. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Don't lose that rod. I don't know what it is, but I thought he had came off and he just, hey, come on, pull on him. He's gonna get hung up in the rocks and you ain't gonna get him in. I thought he had came off. Reel. Get some line, get some line. Pull, get some, oh. But just don't let go of that rod. Hey, it's gonna be better if you put it in your hip like that. I know it, or like that. That'll work. I don't know what it is. I think it's a buffalo. Oh no, he came off. Looked like a drum. Let me see. I'll get it up here. Yep.
Hello. Got him right in the top of his head?
Yep.
I got me keep him?
Yeah, we'll keep him. We don't normally eat them, but I think I can figure something out, a sauce piquant or a couvillon or something like that. Jasmine, here. Hold on to that rod. Hold on to the rod. Look at him flashing over there. You got it? It's a spider. Let me get down here. In case you drop the rod, maybe I can get to it before it goes in the water. Hey, you caught your first big mouth buffalo. So a big mouth buffalo's mouth is more forward than a smallmouth buffalo because they filter feed a lot. So they their mouth is he's going in the weeds. Their mouth is in front of them. All right. Hold on, hold on. Hold still, fish. Hold still. Oh, let me look, make sure it's all right. Yeah, we're good. All right, like I said, we're gonna keep that fish. So there's no real reason to use a mat or a sling and all that. So good job. You got a handful of fish? Here, let me see. Good job. I know I told her to stay over there. But being that I'm over here, I'm gonna try and get a fish right here along this wall. And she's fussing at me. Fussing at me because I'm over here without her. Oh, there's one. Jasmine! Woo! Woo, woo! Never mind. Came off. Had a fish. Well, hell, I hit a fish sometime or another, didn't even know it. So there's the buffalo right here. I honestly do wish I had rigged my buffalo stuff up over here, because I really do want to catch one in the mouth on a hook, like on bait. Oh, there's another fish. See if I can get this one in. Ah, dang it. I have no idea what it was. Never saw it. Didn't have any scales. Could have been a gar. Could have been a catfish. Could have been a paddlefish. Oh, dang it. There's another fish. They are stacked right here. Oh, must have been a shad or a white bass or something. Small scales. Well, that was weird. I must have smacked something and it, because my line went all crazy. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this evening. It's, like I said, December 3rd and I am sweating my butt off, which I'm okay with. I don't like cold, so but man, that was a long walk up that hill with them fish. I didn't weigh the buffalo, but I'm gonna say it was at least about 10 pounds. So 10-pound big mouth buffalo, 15 just say pound long nose gar, and a maybe 5-pound drum. With the rest of the stuff, Jasmine did help bringing the tripod camera up and the net, but
Bye-bye.
which one is it? Hello or bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Well, she said bye, so I guess that's the end of the video. If you would, please like and subscribe. I know it wasn't necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but I like putting food on the table sometimes, so we came out here to do something different. So see y'all next time.
Oh.
The fish is saying bye too. Can't even tell. Well, he's gonna come up and jump. Watch out.
So welcome to my show. Everybody grab your fishing pole.
That's a
Come
200.
now, let's go. See how